versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Sexton and Okoro are your wingmen. And it's Drew in at the point. And for the Celtics. Down to the front court along with Tatum. Mr. Clutch out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Williams at the pivot spot manning the middle. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Outside, Garcia. To the middle. And Williams throws it down.
Something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position. He just goes for the finish.
Outside, Sexton. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Brown kicks to Garcia. He feeds it to Tatum. Stolen by Allen. In the corner, Okoro with it. Williams with the block. Tatum on the wing. Off a solid outing against Washington.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Outside, Sexton goes up to the stripe. And it's off the back rim, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for the Celtics. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Now, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Sexton grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Kicks to Allen. Sexton against Garcia. Back to Allen. Shot clock at 6. And Tatum over to help. Here's Mobley. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
So far, the team just 1 of 5 and that rim shrinking.
Here's Brown. And he banks in the layup.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Allen outside. That's tipped. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Brown. No good. Shot missing. And Cleveland will come the other way. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
And it's Allen with the jam.
And you can see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style.
Garcia passes to Williams. Sexton grabs the board.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The Celtics with the lead. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Cavaliers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league. Yeah, look, he'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Cleveland's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Left side, Sexton. And stolen by Garcia. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Kicks it out to Garcia. Shot clock at 5. Boston needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Tatum.
An incredible leaper at 6'8". Tatum is difficult to stop down low.
Here's Drew. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Floats one, and it's Brown that time on the assist from Garcia. Garcia's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Sexton. Shoots a fader. Goes back up. And Mobley finishes inside.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Down low. Sexton against Williams. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Here's Drew. Pass to Mobley. And it's Sexton penetrating. The shot is good. It's his 2nd bucket in 5 tries.
Sexton getting right through the defense and putting that speed to work. That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Drew. Over Tatum. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Garcia passes to Smart and stolen by Mobley. There's the pass to Sexton. Lets it go from 11. The second effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Boston.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
I think that's also set up a lot of knockdown jump shots.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Robert Williams. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills, or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
Allen dishes to Sexton. Over Garcia. They get it back. Allen. Sexton kicks to Okoro. Got a piece of it. 6 on the shot clock. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Oh, and he knocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Sexton. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time. He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Inside, Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And they're running. Back to Garcia. Griffin against Allen. And it's sent back by Allen. To the paint. Here's Mobley. That shot no good. And the Celtics going the other way now.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Garcia against Sexton. Outside, Garcia. On deep. And they get it back. To the inside, Griffin. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Here's Drew. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Bangs home the trifecta. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Okoro. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Pass to Garcia. Oh, Griffin in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And this is why Blake Griffin appears on your highlight reel on a nightly basis. Loves rising up for the alley-oop.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Young's checked in for Tatum. Joe Ingles comes in for Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Smart.
Have to give Markkanen credit there. Great job absorbing the hit on the shot.
And Garcia kicks to Ingles. The offensive rebound. A nice shot by Young.
And they've repeatedly broken inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Drew. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
That shot by Griffin, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4.
And boy, you got to hand it to Kevin Love. Opening up about mental health, helping to raise awareness on a subject that affects so many around the globe.
Yeah, I think both Kevin Love and DeMar DeRozan, from the player's standpoint, did a great job of shedding light in that area. But Adam Silver himself, who went to a conference and talked a lot about what players are dealing with and how the stresses of social media and the pressures of playing are wearing on them. The league as a whole, players, management, and the commissioner himself have done a great job of providing this kind of safe environment for players to be courageous enough to step out and say, I need help. I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garcia passes to Griffin. Sexton grabs the board. Sexton's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And Garcia kicks to Ingles. Sexton against Griffin. Back to Garcia. To the middle. Here's Young. And Young slams it home.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Here's Sexton. Misses off the left eye. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Garcia's shot is good. And that's 11 points for Mr. Clutch.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics lead by 6. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Well, we know that Colin Sexton is an efficient scorer. He shed some light on the mentality.
I feel like I've just been calm and letting.
And even though he's more a point guard in stature, Greg Sexton more of a flat-out scorer at that point than he is a facilitator.
Yeah, and Kevin, there's always a place for guys who can put the ball in the basket, especially if they lock in on the defensive end.
Celtics foul. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
In that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
We've got Mr. Clutch Young out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Griffin, and it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Wizards made some terrific plays. He ended up with 21 points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Here's Melodon. Off target from outside. Boston leading by 4. Outside, Garcia. Down low, Griffin. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Griffin's got 6.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Melodon passes to Love. Outside, Sexton. Passes it to Love. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
That's what you come to see there. Blake Griffin sky high on that dunk. The D has to keep him from getting that deep.
Love outside. Back to Sexton. Pass to Kleba. Latrey. Rebound by the Celtics. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of a string of 3 straight at home. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Robert Williams comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Neesmith in for Joe Ingles. Celtics leading by 8. And here's Garcia. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Washington.
You can't forget about all those well-timed swipes either. His timing on the defensive end was simply sublime.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Williams. A second chance effort. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Sexton, the pass to Melodon. Back to Sexton. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, this is the one guy you did not want to see get started. He started.
Garcia against Love. Thaddeus Young on the wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Both teams deciding to change it up. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Melodon. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Garcia passes to Williams. It doesn't go for him. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Feeds it to Sexton. Love trying to break loose. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
When you get physical like that, I don't think Sexton minds it all that much, able to play through it.
Williams can't hit. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Okoro kicks to Sexton. And the pass to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. It's off the step back. Ejected by Young. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off it.
Substitution on the court.
.104 left to play in the first half. From the line, Love trying to break loose. And they recover it. Good defensive work there by Young. Celtics leading by 12. Here's Griffin. It's good, and it's his sixth make against 11 attempts.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Drew passes to Love. 34 seconds left here in the second. Markkanen finds Love. Clock at 6.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Garcia's shot is good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Drew. He's got 6. Can they get it? And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Boston. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Mobley.
On the court for Cleveland, Sexton and Okoro are your wingmen. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. And it's Drew in at the point guard. And it's Williams throwing it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Cleveland moving it around. Brown against Sexton. Back to Allen. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Allen's got 10 points in the game.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
Floats it up for Williams. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Sexton on the wing. Allen trying to break free. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Sexton slams it in.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Brent, when you look at Sexton, he has the ability to play either guard spot. I like that versatility.
Well, especially in today's game, Kevin, I think smaller and smaller players are going to be able to get back during the regular season and impact the way that offenses come at you and play with pace. And Sexton, one of those guys who can slide over and be a bit of the 1-2 combo guard that you're talking about.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Sexton against Brown. Williams with the block. And they'll keep possession. Fast break, here they come. Here's Smart. No good that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Here's Drew. That one misses. Good work defensively by Smart. Outside Tatum. The dish to Garcia. Inside, here's Williams. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Drew, guarded by Smart. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. They retain possession. Sexton kicks to Okoro. Shoots the 3. The shot by Sexton, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Man, and Tatum gets up on these alley-oops, has a great grasp of when to attack and exploit the opponent.
Right at the free throw line. No good off the front iron.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Garcia's shot is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Sexton. 19 points in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
They could use a bucket. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Be cautious around Sexton. He's very good at seeking out contact and did it there.
And Sexton drops them both.
And a memory I have of Colin Sexton in Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in the game where the Tide only had players on the court down the stretch. Young fella was undaunted.
Here's Drew. He's got 6. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Timeout called. Cleveland. And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
Sexton's shot is good.
The closer Sexton gets to the basket, the more dangerous he can become, and the defense has got to recognize that.
Garcia goes in.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Now Sexton. 23 points in the game. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Kevin Love comes in for Jared Allen. And it's Belladon in for Drew. And there's a whistle that goes on this clutch. That's foul number 2 for him. Neesmith, he's checked in for Boston.
Third team foul.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And here's Tatum for 3.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Markkanen passes to Love. Cleveland moving it around. Belladon. Rebounded by the Celtics.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Garcia kicks to Tatum. And the 3 off target. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside, Sexton. Mobley wide open. Cleveland gets it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Took him no time at all on that one. Garcia's got 12 now in this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. 4 on the shot clock. And Neesmith with the slam.
Yeah, and Tatum's passing ability really makes him a problem in that pick and roll. No wasted motion, always slicing and dicing the defense.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Smart. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Cleveland. Love dishes to Sexton. A floater. Nice D from Griffin. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Young inside. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Paladon passes to Love. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, Love can hurt you down there. He uses his body as a shield, creates the space, got in tight, finished that one off.
And he comes up with the deuce.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
The Cavaliers shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Paladon passes to Markkanen. Out to the right wing. Love inside. Griffin on him. Here's Paladon. Second chance shot. They get the rebound. And another shot. And Love gets it to go. Love's got his third basket of the night right there.
Kevin Love all about positioning in there, battling and finding some space, keeping the play alive with that kind of activity.
Pass to Neesmith. Back to Griffin. Lays it up off the glass. 14 points for Blake Griffin.
Although he spends a lot more time, at least in recent seasons, on the perimeter, Griffin's bread and butter still can be around the rim.
Wide open shot is on the money. And that's now 25 points for Colin Sexton.
Excellent job of simply taking what the defense offered up.
Griffin's shot is off. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Kleber, the pass to Sexton. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Boston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And that one's good, Griffin.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here is Paladon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the wing on the left. Markkanen against Garcia. It's tipped. Now here's Paladon. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's Sexton. He doesn't hit that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. Outside, Garcia. Pass to Griffin. Sexton grabs the board. Sexton's got his 5th rebound in this one. 1:22 left in the third. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Sexton, not one of the bigger guards in the league, but he plays with tremendous tenacity.
Joe Ingles is checked in for Neesmith. And Sexton drops them both. Boston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Garcia passes to Griffin. and then jammed down. He goes right over Colin Sexton.
Wow, Blake Griffin giving you all the highlights right here. His jams igniting both the crowd and his teammates.
Love outside. Maladon passes to Sexton. Kleba kicks to Sexton. Here's Maladon. Oh, good on the triple.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Sexton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third.
It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Sexton has the kind of ability out there where he's shifty and fast and strong. He can make some exciting plays happen for his team.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Okoro, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. And Drew subbed in for Maladon. Garcia goes in and stolen by Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. Good if it goes. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's the ball. And as we head into the...
Cavaliers
ends up going with a new group, and the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Garcia with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch, and that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Maxi Kleba comes in for Mobley, and Maladon subbed in for Drew. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. Then it's Neesmith. Then it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Sims in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Floats it up for Williams. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Taken away by Williams. Here's Garcia, always going up for the alley-oop here. Tipped away and stolen by Garcia. Here's Sims, finished off the break. Sims has got his first 2 points.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break basket.
Allen passes to Maladon. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out a game. Has load management gone too far?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
The pass to Kleba. To end the run. And the layup good by Sexton. Sexton's got 14 points here in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Now here's Maladon. He's guarded closely. He kicks it to Sexton. Off target with his 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Neesmith can't get it to go.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Right side, Sexton. Shoots it up. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by Sexton.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Williams, that's good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Maladon. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's rebounded by Neesmith.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
And the Celtics making a change here. Young's checked in. Garcia passes to Williams.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Pass to Maladon. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Garcia up top. To the paint. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 21.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
To the middle. Here's Maladon. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Assisted Dylan Windler.
Boston's got the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
Yeah, he is a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense, and it looks like he wants to just take over.
Wade outside. 1:32 left in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by the Celtics. Neesmith has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Boston.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Mr. Clutch.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
They get it back. Oh, and that jam by Williams.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Windler. From past the arc. Rebound by Williams. And Young kicks to Sims. Right side Garcia. Passes it to Neesmith. And And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And we'll see you next time.